inside a volcano. Inside a volcano. So if you look to your right, notice the horizontal layers of black rock. This is all lava rock. And geologists have examined these layers closely, and they piece together a story about our volcano. The story goes something like this. 500,000 years ago, a young volcano was born here. And every 10,000 years, on average, it would erupt. Sometimes lava, sometimes a cloud of ash, and gradually, eruption by eruption, layer by layer, this volcano grew taller and taller until it reached a height of approximately 12,000 feet. We call this peak Mount, have you heard the name? Mount Mazama, Mount Mazama. And to get an idea of how tall it used to be, if you look to your left and crane your neck up higher and higher and higher and higher till it just starts to hurt, right about there. That's how high the summit would have been, more than a mile directly above our heads. So what happened to the top of Mount Mazama? Have you heard the rest of the story? Well, geologists think that about 30,000 years ago, our volcano grew quiet. But something big was brewing down below. 2 to 3 miles beneath the mountain, a giant magma chamber was developing. A big reservoir full of hot molten rock. The pressure inside it was building up until, that fateful day, 7,700 years ago, when Mount Mazama erupted again. But this eruption, it didn't make the mountain taller, it destroyed the mountain. It began, we think, when a column of ash shot 30 miles into the sky, 30 miles up into the stratosphere. And some of that ash eventually traveled all the way around the world to places like Florida, Missouri, Vermont, the Bay Area. We've actually found a thin layer of ash from this eruption in ice cores in Greenland. Oh, but it wasn't just ash. Lava, hot frothy lava, raced down the slopes of the mountain at speeds of 100 miles per hour. Can you imagine lava traveling faster than my Toyota Prius? You can? Well, so much magma was ejected during this 2 to 3 day eruption that the underground magma chamber, it was now pretty much empty down there. And it could no longer support the weight of the massive mountain perched up on top. So the top of the mountain then collapsed. Yeah, the summit came crashing 10,000 feet straight down into that empty void. And when all the dust had settled, all that was left of Mount Mazama was a giant smoking pit. Okay, about 50 yards ahead of us, there's a thin, white, vertical stripe climbing from the water up toward Lau Rock. Looks kind of like a fire hose. Do you see this thin, white, vertical line? Well, it's an example of a volcanic dike. A volcanic dike is a pipeline through which magma traveled to reach the surface during an eruption. So magma burrowed like an earthworm up through older pre-existing layers of rock. And I can almost imagine the magma squeezing up through these horizontal layers to fill the Lau Rock explosion crater with magma. This is one of the feeder dikes that filled up the explosion crater 7,900 years ago. Yes, directly to our right. Pray for birds. on your location once you get here. I think you'll agree that being down on the water, it's a whole different perspective than being up on the rim. From the East Rim Drive, the Phantom ship resembles a little toy sailboat, but down here on the water, you can tell it's quite a bit bigger. This rock is as tall as a 16-story building. It stands 170 feet above the surface. It's also longer than a football field. The Phantom ship is 360 feet in length. So, what exactly is this island doing here? Well, this is not a young cinder cone like Wizard Island. The Phantom ship did not erupt out of the lake. This rock is much older. You can kind of tell by looking at it. We think the Phantom ship is part of an old volcano. A small volcano that was here before Mount Mazama. And it got buried underneath Mount Mazama as Mount Mazama grew. And after being buried for 400,000 years, it was exposed or exhumed when Mount Mazama collapsed around it. So this island extends 1,000 feet straight down to the bottom at this point. We're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. And speaking of underwater, what gets botanists really excited about this lake are the plants growing underwater. Now, very few plants grow near the surface because the ultraviolet radiation, the harmful UV waves,